Hi guys, we have with us today Krishna. So Krishna, we want to know about today your story about 99.99 percentile in DLR. So आज हम लोग will go deep down into DLR only. Same way we want you to do for the verbal and quant as well afterward. But today's
Yes, sir.
main focus is going to be DLR. So before we go into that, can you tell us about your background, where you're from?
Sir, I am from Ranchi, Jharkhand. I basically belong to Jharkhand. And sir, I have passed my graduation on 2021. I have done my engineering BTech in electrical and media technology from Manipal Institute of Technology. And sir, after pursuing my graduation, I worked for a constructions department company in my hometown only for 1.5 years. And after that, sir, I also appeared for CAT 2021. And after that, I reappeared for CAT 2022. And in 21, I scored a 96 percentile. But I wanted to reappear for CAT because I was thinking to join top 10 B schools. So I reappeared for CAT 2022, sir. And in 2022, I've scored a 99.89 percentile.
Superb, superb. Yeah, talking about the DLR, what
Yes, sir.
I feel or what CAT is trying to do every year, they're trying to make the paper in such a way that you can't study from anywhere. Like I can bet on that you will not find any question repeated, but
Yes,
the
sir.
type of questions are same. So if I want to prepare for the DLR, what I recommend normally, I show them the scope. Okay, can you see the screen here? This is the timetable. This is the syllabus from the DLR point of view.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, these are the typical topic जो आपसे आते हैं.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So
Yes,
what
sir.
is your advice? What is your advice where I should start? Because I can't jump onto this yaar. All these things are high level topic. Venn diagram, games, root, caselet, bar chart, everything is high level. So
Yes,
what do
sir.
you think where I should start now so that I can start now and get 99 percentile as we go along? So those who are watching my video, please take a screenshot of this because this is 2022 का paper का breakup.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to say that if anyone is starting to prepare for CAT from now on, the first thing that they should need to do is they should write a mock and they should see that where do they stand right now, what is their current potential, and from that level, where do they want to reach? Like if suppose they have given a mock and in the DLR section they have seen that they are able to solve one set. So at this point of time, solving one set is good, but from this point of time they have to think that till what marks or till what level they have to reach. Suppose if they are targeting a 99 plus in DLR, as per the last year's graph we can see that in DLR around 30 marks a student can safely get 99 percentile at 32 marks. So only by just solving two sets we can safely get a 99 percentile according to last year's graph. So the first thing that they should need to do is first they should try to cover up all the basics. Like DLR doesn't have so much of concepts. The only thing that the student really needs to cover in DLR is Venn diagram and cubes and the rest of all things like arrangement and quant based tables. Like it's all about logic and reasoning. There's no as such specific topic or concept that you should need to prepare for. There are
Correct.
only
Correct.
only a 2-3 topics like Venn diagram and cubes that a student needs to prepare. Like they really need to do the concept of that, and from then on, what they need to do is they need only just to practice. Like if you have solved 300 plus sets, or if you have solved 250 or 300 plus sets, then only you can judge yourself like how good at you are in DLR. Before solving 300 sets, you cannot judge your own level
Correct.
because you need
Correct.
to get the whole idea of every topic. Like you need to solve at least 40 to 50 sets on each topic, like on arrangement, on quant based sets, on games and tournament, and then only you can see how fast are you able to solve in DLR, or how slow, which areas you need to improve yourself on, what are your weaknesses, which topics are your strength.
Okay.
Yes,
I have
sir.
a few questions for you. If
Yes,
you
sir.
find, for example, you are solving a set which is very, very high level, would
Yes,
you
sir.
leave the set or will you put extra time and do it?
So my strategy in CAD was to first select the sets. I spent first couple of minutes for going through all
Okay,
of the
in the
sets.
mock, obviously you can choose and you can select. I'm
Yes, sir.
talking about home. If you're practicing DLR, suppose.
When I'm practicing, sir, if I come across a very hard set, I definitely spent a lot of time there. I spent at least 40 to 45 minutes trying to figure out the concept, trying to figure out the logic behind that set. Sir, because I believe that, sir, when you spend more time on a set, the more type of concept, the more type of logic you get, and in that set, and you have to spend your own brain. Like if a teacher comes and tells you the process, you'll just realize that yes, okay, this was the process. But when you come to realize the process on your own, your brain gets a more deeper understanding of that set, and you retain that thing for a longer period of time. But when a teacher comes to you and tells you the whole process, you'll just listen to it and then you'll forget it after a couple of months, sir. You won't retain it for the longer period of time.
See, that's very important. If you understand the process, this
Yes,
set is not going to come in the exam, obviously, but this kind of a set, if it is coming again, you will find it very easy to solve, at least very confident, at least very comfortable. कि चल यार मैंने ऐसा सेट पहले सॉल्व करके रखा हुआ है.
Yes, sir.
And you know कि करने वाला है कि नहीं है. Maybe after solving you realize एग्जाम में इसको सॉल्व नहीं करना है.
So this when you solve a hard kind of set, this type of set will definitely help you in your exam, because last year also and last year also in CAT 2021, the level difficulty level of DLR got increased, and in 2022 I was expecting that the level should drop slightly, because in 2021 we have noticed the highest level of DLR that has come in the CAT. But last year also the level also got increased, and now we cannot expect anything, we cannot presume anything. Like, we have to practice all the difficult level of sets also, and we cannot just do like the basic sets only, because last year also we saw in slot 3 and slot 2 also none of the sets were sitters. Like, you have to have a grasp of concept and grasp of practice to tackle those kind of sets. None of the sets were sitter like you can solve in 5 to 6 minutes, sir. Every set requires some kind of reasoning.
Correct. When you started your preparation for the CAT exam, what time? February, March, April, May?
So last year I started my preparation in mid-April only. At
mid-April, same time, almost same time.
Yes, sir. Sir, in 2021, I prepared for CAT. I didn't seriously prepare for the CAT, but I had my basics clear. So last year I started preparing from April only, and my main focus was to concentrate on mocks. So from June, right from the start of June, I started focusing on mocks. I started writing mocks every alternate day. And from April to June, sir, and in the month of April and May, I brushed up my basics. I revised my basics. I did the areas of quants where I was weak at, in especially algebra and modern maths. In LRDA, sir, I was naturally strong. Like, I used to play chess and I used to solve Sudoku from at the early age. So I was naturally good at DLR. I was able to grasp the sets. I was able to grasp the logic. So in DLR, I only relied on mocks. I relied mainly on mocks in DLR. And I paid special attention to VARC and QASH. For DLR, I only relied on mocks. I used to solve all the sets, and I analyzed those sets. And I also tried to figure out an alternative way. Like, is there a way if you can solve the sets in quicker time, sir, in short time? Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how many questions you actually solved on the exam day? How many questions correct, wrong? If you might have got an idea.
Sir, in exam day, sir, I got slot 1 of CAT, and sir, in slot 1, the DLR was kind of, the difficulty of DLR was hard only, sir. So in the mocks only, I planned that I have to solve all the sets. If
all questions.
Yes, sir. Even if I don't solve all the sets, then also I need to, like, I used to guess 2-3 questions. Like, if you are able to solve 15 to 16 questions, you are already at 45 to 48 marks. And even if you guess 2-3 questions that you have left with, the minimum that you can score is 44 to 45. You cannot go beyond that. But if you get suppose if you get one question correct, then from 48 you can go to 51. From 99.99 percentile, you can even reach 100 percentile, even if you get one question correct in which you have guessed. So, sir, my aim was to solve all the questions in DLR. And if by chance, sir, if I am stuck with one set, or if I'm able to solve only 2 or 3 sets, then I used to, sir, leave one set. But most of the time, sir, I guessed all the questions, sir. Like the 2-3 questions which were left in the paper.
So on the CAT day, you solved all 20 of them?
Yes, sir, I marked all 20 of them, but I was able to solve 16, 17 questions, but I marked the rest 3 or 4 of the questions.
Baki तुक्के मार दिए?
Yes, sir, 3-4 questions I guess, but I won't recommend anyone to do this, because this is not the obviously right.
ये बात टॉपोलॉजी नहीं गलत है. So यार, मैंने सुना था कि आम आदमी तुक्के मारते हैं, टॉपोलॉजी भी तुक्के मारते हैं. मैंने पहली बार देखा है.
ये सब ऐसा, मतलब कि जब whenever you have reached 45 to 48 marks, sir, and you are left with 2-3 questions, sir, मैंने एक चीज सोची थी, सर, कि अगर 1-2 क्वेश्चन मैंने तुक्के मार के गलत भी कर दिया तो 48 से 45, 44 तक आऊंगा. बट अगर एक सही भी हो गया तो 48 से 51, 52 तक जा सकता हूँ, सर. तो वो
इंटेलिजेंट गेस मारा. इट्स नॉट तुक्का देयर, इट्स मोर ऑफ इंटेलिजेंट गेस.
हाँ सर, इंटेलिजेंट गेस भी मारता था, लेकिन अगर आखिरी में 5-10 सेकंड बचते थे तो मैं ब्लाइंड गेस भी, सर, मार लेता था.
मारा ब्लाइंड गेस भी?
यस सर.
गुड यार, गुड. तो भाई लोग, ये स्ट्रेटजी पाना मत. ये आपको खुद
सर अभी रिकमेंड किसी को भी नहीं करूंगा, सर. When a student is starting, they only need to focus on their accuracy, the number of legit attempts. These things they learn on their own when they brush their concepts first after that.
Right. You have also solved the last year paper. You have given the exam twice, CAT का exam. आपको क्या लगता है कि CAT के पुराने पेपर करने का फायदा होता है क्या?
सर ऑब्वियसली होता है सर, बिकॉज सर कैट की इंडस्ट्री में सर अगर आपको कोई लेजिट कैट का रियलिस्टिक फील दे सकता है तो वो कैट के पास ये पेपर्स ही है सर. नो वन कैन गिव यू द एग्जैक्ट क्वालिटी ऑफ पेपर्स देन कैट इटसेल्फ. Like when you'll solve the past year papers, when you'll get the idea of those sets or the quant questions, then only you will notice that what actually you will face in the real exam. Sir, obviously CAT के papers तो solve करने ही चाहिए sir. I 100% recommend that.
Correct. So now when were you starting giving the mocks and when you were getting the confidence? Like obviously from day one you can't get the confidence कि मेरा अच्छा score आएगा. It takes time to get used to this. So when was that time when you realized कि यार DLR मेरा strong है और अच्छा score आ जाएगा? मतलब अगस्त में आके या अक्टूबर में आके या स्टार्टिंग में आके?
ये सर स्टार्टिंग में जब पहले मॉक स्टार्ट किया तो उस वक्त तो सर स्कोर्स ऑब्वियसली थोड़े लो थे, जितना मतलब मेरी एक्सपेक्टेशंस थी एम थी कैट में उतने नहीं आ रहे थे सर. आई वाज काइंड ऑफ गेटिंग अराउंड 30 to 35 मार्क्स इन DLR, बट across all three sections I knew that DLR is my strongest section, so I have to nail this section. I had this in mind right before I started my prep. So sir, at the time of June, July, August and September, I was getting around 30, 35, maybe even one day I was lucky, I was getting around 40, 42 marks. I was able to solve around 3 sets. But after that, sir, when I started building my confidence, when I started getting confidence, then I saw a certain increase in my marks. From 40 marks, I was able to cross 40 marks more than often. I used to get 45 to 46 marks. And once a time in a week, I also got 50 plus marks. Even I got 60 marks also. That boosted my confidence. I solved all 20 questions. I got all of them correct, sir. So that also boosts your confidence so much. And sir, I think like 2 to 3 months before CAT exam, my scores were at peak. At around September, October, my scores were at peak. So at that time, I thought that I was fully prepared. At that time, sir, I was peak, but after that also it happens that your marks go low in the month of November, and then you start worrying for your CAT. Like CAT is only 20 days after, and your marks is dipping low. So you don't need to worry. You just need to relax. You need to trust yourselves, and you need to trust your marks. And you need to trust your concept. That's it.
Right. So if I look at the syllabus from the DLR point of view, so there are 7 topics, 8 topics, 7 topics in front of us. Maybe 3-4 more topic, 10, 12, 15 topic. So ideally देखा जाए, if I do one topic every day, another 15 days, I will be able to complete my syllabus. I know exam में क्या आता है, क्या नहीं आता. Then it's all about the practice part. So you recommend the same thing. जितना practice करोगे उतना आपको फायदा मिलेगा. So you said 50 questions per topic, right?
So around 50 sets per topic. If you
50 sets.
50 sets, sir, not 50 sets, sir. Yes.
50 sets per topic, total 50.
No, sir, 50 sets per topic. Like if there is this quant-based set, you need to solve at least 40 to 50 sets of that topic to get the proper idea of what it takes to solve a quant-based table. If you want to get good at games and tournament, you need to solve at least 30 to 40, 50 sets in games and tournament. Then only you will be comfortable at that topic. It will take time, so it will take around 3 to 4, 5 months. But after solving 50 to 300 sets, like 50 sets from all topic, you'll start getting confidence. You start getting enough confidence, and then you will also see the increment in your marks in the mocks.
Right. Okay, anything you like to add कि जहाँ आपने गलती की हो? Like normally everyone have their, you are obviously good, you got 9.99, but anywhere you felt that I could have improved this thing in DLR point of view. So any kind of a mistake you have done, so that we cannot, the people who are going to give the exam should not do the same kind of a mistake.
So the usual mistake that I did was I used to solve the sets in the sequential manner. At one point of time, sir, it happens with everyone, sir. Ego takes above you, and sir, you think of yourself that you don't need to select the sets. You can solve all the sets. You can solve in a sequential manner. So what I used to do was I used to just start the mock when the DLR section came. I used to solve all the sets in a sequential manner, sir, because I thought that when selecting the sets, I'll waste 2-3 minutes, and it would be crucial for me. So I'm only talking about my point of view, the only one who are getting 40-45 marks in mocks and they want to target more. So sir, in this, I used to think that I'm wasting my 2-3 minutes in selection. So at this mistake also I did in the exam, sir. I didn't select the sets and I started solving in a sequential manner. Right from the very first set, I started solving, but I won't recommend this. I did a mistake, sir, because the first set that I faced in the mock was the hardest set of my slot. And it took me around 15 to 16 minutes to get that set right. So if I would have selected the set, I could have solved the easiest set first in around 8 to 10 minutes. So I would say that you don't need to solve the sets in sequential manner. You have to select the sets first, give some time like 2 to 3 minutes before actually jumping into a particular set. You need to first select the set and then you need to solve that from the easiest set. That's what I did wrong, sir. I didn't select the set in the exam.
Superb, superb, superb. So great, yeah, great. So thank you very much for helping us out here. And hopefully we'll connect more. And all the best for your interviews. And hope you correct one of few of them.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.